Hello students, I hope you all are doing good and preparing well for DCET exam. So in today's session, I have planned to cover the previous year questions of trigonometry. I have covered all the concepts of this chapter in my previous videos. So I would suggest you to watch all my previous videos and then come to this video. And I would suggest you to pause the video and try to solve the question on your own. So this way you will be able to build your skills, problem solving skills. Okay. So I have picked previous year questions from last three years, 3 to 4 years. The good questions I have picked, only the difficult ones. Easier ones I know you will solve them. So yeah. So this is the syllabus. Coming to the questions, so the first questions that we have is they have given us the sine theta. Just a minute, I'll just select my pen. Yeah, they have given us the sine theta. The sine theta value is 3 by 5, and they are telling us that theta is greater than pi by 2 and less than pi. This means it is in the second quadrant, right? In the second quadrant, our theta is in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, tell me, only sine theta is positive. Sine theta and cosec theta is positive. Rest all are negative. Okay, this is very important. Okay, they are asking us what is the value of tan theta. So we know tan theta will be negative. Okay, so sine theta is 3 by 5. Let me draw a triangle. Okay, let me take this theta. Let us take this as 3 and this as 5. So this side, using the Pythagoras thing, we can find out it is 4, right? So what is tan theta now? Tan theta, we know that it is opposite by adjacent, right? What is opposite side here? It is 3. Adjacent side is 4. So the answer is 3 by 4. But the sign is important. We have to take it as negative because our theta is in the second quadrant. So the correct answer is minus 3 by 4. So option B is the correct answer. Moving on. Yeah, this is a interesting question. They have asked us what is cos 780. So if you have followed my videos, I have given you a method to find out for any given angle. So I have given the method. Let's just apply that method. First, we'll split 780 degrees. 780 in terms of 90, I have to express it. For I can express it like this. This is easy, right? 720 plus 60. 720 I can express in terms of 360. 360 into 2 plus 60, right? 360 we know it is nothing but 90 times of 4, right? So 90 into 8. So I have expressed it in terms of 90 degrees. Okay. So 8. So 90 into 8, which means we come at the first quadrant, right? So we do two rotations. This is 90 into 4. Again, we do a rotation. So 90 into 8 plus 60, somewhere here. Okay, this is our 60 degrees. So we are coming in the first quadrant. First quadrant, very important. This is a even thing. 90 times something even number, which means our cos, the trigonometric function, remains same. Okay, and this will come directly here. The sine, because we are in the first quadrant, is plus. What is cos 60? We know that, right? 1 by 2. Option D. So this is how you do. So the method that I have used here, you have to follow my videos. There I have discussed the method. Using that, you can find trigonometric ratio of any given angle using the standard angles. Okay, another like interesting question we have: if sine theta is equal to 1 by 2, then the value of sine 3 theta is. So this is a very direct question. You need to know what is sine 3 theta. I have discussed it in my videos. It's nothing but 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. So you just need to substitute the value here and find out the answer. So I'm not going to solve this. So you guys try this and tell me in the comment section what was the answer. Okay, moving on. Yeah, this is an interesting question. So similar question you can expect. 2 cos 80 cos 40 is. So we have learned this thing, right? Cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b is equal to 2 cos a cos b. Okay, this I have discussed in my uh, session. So they have given us this. So we have to write it in terms of like this. Okay, let's do that. So we have been given 2 cos of 80 and cos of 40. So simple, right? Cos of 80 plus cos 40. Okay, so just a second. Am I right? Sorry, cos A plus B, no? Yeah, yeah. This is cos of 80 plus 40. This is cos of 80 minus 40, right? Cos 80 plus 40 is nothing but cos of 120 plus cos of 40. Okay, what is cos 120? So this is our thing. Okay, okay, cos 120 we should know what it is. Cos 120, I can write it as cos of 90 plus 30. It is an odd multiple of 90. Odd multiple of 90, the trigonometric function changes, it becomes sine, right? And we are in the second quadrant. Second quadrant mein cos is negative, so minus sine 30, which is nothing but minus 1 by 2. So here we have minus 1 by 2 plus cos 40. This is our answer. So the correct answer is option C. It was a like two-step question. You need to know how to apply this formula. Okay. Second, you need to know the standard angles. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, again, this is an interesting question. So they have given us if tan theta by 2 equal to 2t, then the value of sine theta is. So they want to express sine theta in terms of tan. Okay, we know this formula, right? Sine of 2 theta in terms of tan. I have discussed this. 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Now what I'll do is, okay, let me replace theta with t. I can do that. Sine 2t equal to 2 tan t divided by 1 plus tan square t, right? Now what I'll do, I'll replace t with uh, t with say k by 2. Okay, so what I'll get here sine k is equal to 2 tan k by 2 1 plus tan square k by 2, right? So tan k by 2 is nothing but t. I'm just confusing. It's slightly confusing with the variables, but I think you get that. So I'll just replace this with some variable. Tan k by 2, I'll replace it with some variable. Say a, 2a by 1 plus a square, right? So this is our answer. So I have played with the variables. I hope you get that. So the correct answer is option C. Okay. Uh, Moving on. So we have just used this formula. Okay, that's it. And we have played with the theta. That's all. Moving on. Yeah, sine theta is positive, and tan theta is negative when theta is in. Okay, when is sine theta positive? It is only in the first quadrant, and in the second quadrant sine theta is positive. So it is either first quadrant or second quadrant. Second information we have is tan theta is negative. In the first quadrant tan theta is positive, and in the second quadrant tan theta is negative. So first, it cannot be first quadrant. It is second quadrant, right? Only in the second quadrant, sine theta is positive and tan theta is negative. The correct answer is option B. Moving on. Yeah. So this is a slightly lengthier question, but it is easy question. Let's solve. What is tan of pi minus alpha? We are in the second quadrant, so minus tan alpha. Tan of minus alpha is minus tan alpha plus cos of pi by 2 minus alpha. It is pi by 2 odd multiple. I'll just change to sine alpha. Sine of 2 pi minus alpha, we are in the third quadrant. In third quadrant sine is negative, so it's minus sine alpha plus cosec 3 pi by 2 plus alpha. We are in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant cosec is negative, so and it is an odd multiple of pi by 2. That means we have to change cosec to sec alpha, and it is negative in the in the fourth quadrant. Sorry, in the fourth quadrant. And sec of pi plus alpha, we are in the third quadrant. Third quadrant. In third quadrant again, sec alpha is negative, right? Sec alpha is negative. Sec of alpha, right? One second, pi plus alpha. Yeah, we are in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, only tan and cot is positive, so it's negative. Yeah. So now we'll get this as 1, this is minus 1, and this is again 1, right? So this gets cancelled. The correct answer is 1. So the option is D. So it is a we need to know how the angles change in different quadrants. What is the sign, and when to take positive, when to take negative, and when the trigonometric function changes. These things we need to know. Okay, if you have followed my videos, this is a very easy question. Yeah, the value of sine 105. Okay, sine 105 is nothing but 90 plus 15. Very easy. What is sine of 90 plus 15? Because it is an odd multiple, I have to change it. And the sign is positive because I am in the second quadrant. Cos 15. Cos 15 I have done in my sessions. It can be represented as cos of 60 minus 45. Right. Now we can apply the formula for cos of a minus b, which is nothing but cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Right. So using this you can solve this. This is kind of a homework question. I want you guys to solve this. I have given the hint. Okay. Yeah, this one is an interesting question. Okay. Yeah. So how we can solve this? Okay. 1 minus cos a, 1 plus cos a, and we want it in terms of tan or cot. The options. How we can solve this? Okay. Looking at 1 minus cos a, I can remember a formula, that is 2 sine square a by 2. Sine a can be written as 2 sine a by 2 by cos a by 2. Right? And just trying. Let's see. 1 plus cos a can be written as 2 cos square a by 2, and sin a can be written as 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2. Right, 2 gets cancelled. I can take common. In the numerator I can take sin a by 2 as common, which gives me sin a by 2 plus cos a by 2. In the denominator I am taking cos a by 2 as common. Cos a by 2 sin a by 2 plus cos a by 2. Right, this gets cancelled. I am left with the tan a by 2. So it was a slightly tricky question. This comes with practice. Okay, the correct answer is option B. Yeah, again we have got an interesting question. 2 cos 3a sin 2a. Okay, we know this formula, right? Sine of a plus b minus of sine of a minus b is equal to 2 cos a sin b. So we'll be applying the same formula here. Here we have got 2 cos 3a sin 2a. So what will be my LHS? It will be sine of, I'll add both the angles, which is 5a, minus of sine of, I'll subtract 3a minus 2a, which is a. So the answer is this thing, sine of 5a minus sine a. The correct answer is option C. Moving on. Yeah, so this is an easy question again. So they are telling us the theta is in third quadrant. In third quadrant, we know only tan and cot is positive. Rest all are negative. Sine, cos, sec, and cosec. These all are negative. So tan they have already given us. So you have to find out other trigonometric functions. Draw a triangle. Take this as 5 by 12. So the hypotenuse side will be 13. So using this, what is sine theta? Is 5 by 13, but it is negative. What is cos theta? It is 12 by 13, but we have to take it as negative because our theta is in the third quadrant. Okay, so substitute this here and solve this. So yeah, this is a homework question. You can solve this on your own. Yeah, this is a tricky question again. So here we need to express the angles in terms of 90 degrees. How we can do that? tan 225 cot 405. Okay, so tan 225 can be written as tan of 180 plus 45. It can be written as cos of 360 plus 45. Tan of 180 plus 45, we are in the third quadrant, so it is nothing but tan 45 and we are positive. Cos of 360 plus 45 is nothing but again cos 45 and we are in the first quadrant, so no need to worry. Tan 45 is 1, cos 45 is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. Sorry. So the correct answer is 1 by root 2. Oh. Just a minute. Okay, sorry, this is cot, right, not cos. So it is cot 45. Cot 45 is 1 into 1, which is 1. Okay, so this is cot. Okay, yeah, moving on. Easy question. Yeah, this is again an interesting question. Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Direct question it is. What is sine of A plus B? Just tell me. We know that, right? Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. We have to just substitute. They have given us this thing. Let me just write so that you can understand it clearly. Sine 50 cos 20 plus, sorry, it is minus, right? Okay. This formula won't work. We have to take sine of A minus B here actually. Sine of A minus B is equal to sine A cos B minus of cos A sine B, right? So I'll just substitute here sine 50 cos 20 minus of cos 50 sine 20, which is nothing but the sine of A minus B, which is 50 minus 20. This is nothing but sine 30. Sine 30 we already know, which is nothing but 1 by 2. So the correct answer is option C. Yeah, easy question, direct question, I would say. Okay, they have given us cos A and sine B. They are asking us what is cos A plus B. It is a very easy question. Cos A plus B is nothing but cos A cos B minus of sine A sine B, important. So I just need to substitute they have given us cos A. We need to find out what is sine A from this. And they have given us sine B. We have to find out what is cos B. So they have not told us anything about what is A and B. Okay, whether it is an acute angle or obtuse angle, they have not told us. So we can assume that A and B both lie in the first quadrant. First quadrant. Okay, assume that because they have not told anything. Okay, so find that and substitute in this formula. You'll get the answer. Okay, moving on. Yeah, so this is a tricky question. Yeah, let's try. Let's try. Just don't get overwhelmed with the looking at the question. Just try. Sine 2a can be written as 2 sine a cos a, right? We know that 1 minus 2 sine a cos a. Okay. So 1 can be represented as sine square a plus cos square a. My first video on trigonometry, I used this. So you will use that formula. We need to simplify, and this will come only with practice. Okay. These kind of observation skills you can develop only with practice. Minus 2 sine a cos a. Okay, so numerator I can write it as sine a plus cos a whole square, and denominator is sine a minus cos a whole square. This, the square root gets cancelled. We are only left with sine a plus cos a sine a minus cos a. Now we'll divide both numerator and denominator with cos a. We'll be left with 1 second. Yeah, it is nothing but tan a plus 1 tan a minus 1. Yeah, now the tricky part, I would say, okay, 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 okay. I'll just show you. I'll just rearrange the terms. You'll come to know why I did that. 1 minus tan A. So here I'll take minus common. So it is the same thing. Now just observe. This is nothing but minus of tan of pi by 4 plus A. So let me just check the questions. Okay, if you expand this again, we'll get the same thing. Let me check which of the question matches. So none of the above matches. Tan of pi by 4 minus A they have given. Okay, so in terms of cot, how can I write it in terms of cot? Okay, minus of cot of pi by 2 minus of pi by 4 plus A. Right, this is again the tan, right? This will be again tan. So minus of pi by 2 minus pi by 4 is nothing but cot of pi by 4 minus of A. So this is what I got, minus cot of pi by 4 plus A. Even that is not the correct answer. How come? Let me check. Tan of cot becomes tan cot cot of pi by 4 minus A. Cot of A minus pi by 4. Just let me give it, please give me a minute. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I'll tell you. So what is the mistake going on here? So in this step, actually, we can write this in two ways, right? Sin A plus cos A whole square, and I can also write it as cos A minus sin A whole square. I'll get the same thing, right? And if I do that, I'll get a different answer, right? It will be nothing but cos A plus sin A, cos A minus sin A. Okay, now dividing by with cos A on both the sides, like dividing by cos, I'll get 1 plus tan A, 1 minus tan A, and here I'll get tan of pi by 4 plus A actually. So is it the correct answer? Tan of pi by 4 plus A is not there. So writing this in terms of cot will give me cot of pi by 2 minus of pi by 4 plus A. So this will give me cot of pi by 4 minus A. So yeah, it is plus or minus cot of, the correct answer for this is plus or minus cot of pi by 4 minus A. The correct answer is plus or minus cot of pi by 4 minus A. So the correct answer is option B. Okay, so you get two different answers for this. This is how you solve this question. It was a slightly trickier question, I can understand. Again here, again an interesting question. The value of cos 40 plus sine 10 is, okay. So we'll be applying, we know the formulas, right? Transformation formula that we have discussed. So it can be applied when both the trigonometric functions are same. So we need to convert either of them. Either we can make both of them cos or both of them sine. Okay, let me just erase this. Okay, yeah. So I'll just convert the cos part. Cos 40 plus sine 10. Cos 40 can be written as sine of 90 minus 50, 90 minus 40 plus sine 10. Sine of 90 minus 40 is sine 50 plus sine 10. Now I need to apply the transformation formula, which is nothing but 2 sine A plus B by 2 sine A minus B by 2, which is nothing but 2 sine 30 sine 15 Oh, just a minute. 50 minus 10, 40. 40 by 2 is 20. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So this gets cancelled. The correct answer is sine 20. Correct answer is option A. So this is how you can solve this question. Moving on. Yeah, again an interesting question. Here if you look, you'll get a hint. So you can try what is tan of A plus B. What is tan of A plus B? Tan A plus tan B, 1 minus tan A tan B. So this term, this term, this term, all these three terms I have here. Okay, if I make tan A plus B as 1, tan A plus tan B, 1 minus tan A tan B. So what do I get? 1 minus of tan A tan B equal to tan A plus tan B, which is nothing but 1 equal to tan A plus tan B plus of tan A tan B, right? So for a tan of A plus B is equal to 1. When does this happen? It happens only for 45 degrees. That means A plus B is equal to 45. Very easy. So the correct answer is option 3. Okay, moving on. Yeah, again a good question. So what is 1 minus cos theta? It is nothing but 2 sine square theta by 2, which is nothing but 2 sine square 20. 1 plus cos theta is nothing but 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 cos square 20. So this is nothing but tan 20. Direct question. Again, this is a direct question. I don't want to solve this. You just need to apply the formula. Tan A minus tan B, 1 minus 1 plus tan A tan B. Okay, moving on to the next question. Yeah, this one is a tricky question. Okay, again we'll be applying the formula, transformation formula for these two terms initially. Okay, how do I apply? First I have to make them in that form. Okay, so minus 2 sine 10 sine 50, right? Sine 70. Okay, now we know this is nothing but cos A plus B minus cos A cos A plus B, just a second, cos A plus B minus, okay, now cos A plus B, what is cos A plus B? 60 minus of cos of A minus B, 50 minus 10 is 40. That's it. Cos A plus B, yeah, cos A minus B, yeah, totally fine. Minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2 minus of cos 40 sine 70. This will be nothing but minus 1 by 4 sine 70 plus 1 by 2 cos 40 sine 70. So again I need to apply the formula here for this part again. Okay, minus 1 by 4 sine 70 plus 1 by 2, this I'll make 4 and this will become 2 cos 40 sine 70. Okay, again I'll apply the formula here, plus 1 by 4 sine of 70 plus 40, which is nothing but 110, and plus sine of A minus B, which is nothing but 70 minus 40, which is 30. Okay, now just see, sine 110 and sine 70 is same. Okay, why it is same? Just find that out. That is a homework. Let me just check that one second. 90, yeah, they are same. Okay, why they are same, you find out. So they will get cancelled. This is nothing but 1 by 2. So 1 by 4 into 1 by 2. This is 1 by 8. So slightly lengthier question, but this is the only way through which you can solve that question. So the correct answer is 1 by 8. I have given you the hint. I want you guys to solve it. Okay. Yeah. Coming to our next question. We have solved this kind of question actually. Sine 12 plus cos 12, sine 12 minus cos 12. I'll divide both the numerator and denominator with cos 12. I'll get tan 12 plus 1, tan 12 minus 1. This I can write it as 1 plus tan 12 minus of 1 minus of tan 12, which is nothing but minus of tan of 45 plus 12, which is nothing but minus tan 57. I hope this was clear. Moving to the next question. Yeah, that was all for today's session. If any of the question you did not get, you can please ask that in the Telegram channel. I'll try to help you out with that with the solution. Okay, and you can put the snips of any of the question. I'll help you in that also. I hope this session was helpful. If this was helpful, please press the like button and share this with your friends so that it also benefits them. Yeah, that was all for today's session. So this is we have completed the trigonometry chapter. Next we'll be moving to the calculus part, so you can expect videos of calculus moving forward. Yeah, thank you.